I'm ready when you are.
This is Mr. Bridge.
Okay. Most people don't.
Now, did somebody tell me you threw out the first pitch at opening day?
No, not opening day, on my birthday.
On your birthday at Camden Yards?
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
26th of July.
Hey, Gary, make sure you please speak into the mic when you talk, please.
Sure.
And
All I want to know, was it a strike or was it a ball?
It was a ball.
All right, let's go ahead and get started.
1 p.m. case, Adam Gardner, Inga Gardner, and Charles Bridge, The House LLC, trading as The House, 1157 Harbord Street, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, application transfer ownership, and request for outdoor table service. Everybody testifying, please step forward and raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Good afternoon, Mr. Maslin.
Good afternoon. This is a request to transfer an existing license. This license has been there, I believe, goes back over 50 years. Currently, they don't serve any food in the location. The Gardners have had experience in the sale of alcoholic beverages in the past. Mr. Gardner was a licensee on Preston Street several years ago and is familiar with the rules and regulations of this board. He and his wife are going to be operating the establishment together with the assistance of the other co-licensee who will assist when he can. He is the qualifying city applicant and a long-standing citizen of Baltimore. They're buying both the building and the business there, and they're going to be making substantial improvements to the kitchen, which doesn't exist. So they'll be adding a food component and doing a remodel of the place and hopefully turning it into a successful, charming bistro for the community to enjoy. They did meet with the community representatives, and the board should have in their file a letter of support from the community representatives.
All right, wonderful. We'll take a look at that.
I went to the community association meeting. And they said they would send something over to you guys. They were.
What's the community association?
It's the Locust Point Civic Association, and it was a lady who was stepping in for a guy for that meeting. She said she would be glad to send something over because it's kind of an eyesore there now. It's like a really old Merchant Mariner bar, and
right.
We were going to fix it up.
All right, doesn't look like we've received anything in the file, but that certainly doesn't mean that it was sent. But we'll consider that. We'll get back to that. All right, and Mr. Maslin, is there anything else you want to offer? I mean, it sounds like a good project, but as far as the outdoor table service, that's one of the...
Well, the outdoor table service, he's going to go to the zoning people also and seek their approval. He has not, at this point, done that. It's kind of like a reverse situation. We're trying to get this approval, and then once we get the certificate from the zoning board, we'll present it to the board. Right. We won't put up the tables until he gets that.
I just wanted to be up and operating if at all possible, and then a little bit at a time, like have a kitchen open, then have some outdoor tables when you guys approve it. I did it at my last spot too.
What was your last spot?
It's called Center City. I've never had any issues with the board.
Right.
Never had any violations with you guys. So
right.
I know how to abide by the rules and make sure everything's done properly.
Sounds good. Can we hear from Mr. Bridges very briefly? Would you bring that mic down?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Bridges, we see you on live TV on Channel 13 out at Jimmy's Restaurant, right?
Right.
So do you endorse their
Yes,
application?
I do. I endorse him very much. I know Adam. Adam is a fine gentleman, and I'm sure his wife is a fine lady. So I think it'll work good.
Well, thank you very much.
And I'll be there to bounce anybody out that causes anything.
All right.
Does that take care of it?
Yes, Coach. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Whatever we go ahead.
Oh, no,
That's right. It may be in demand, Mr. Bridges, after we leave here.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Bridge.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Let's go off the record. let's go back on the record. Decision phase. March 7th, 2013, Adam Gardner, Inga Gardner, and Charles Bridge, The House LLC, trading as The House, 1157 Halbert Street. This is an application to transfer ownership of a BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license and an outdoor table service request. The board has examined Mr. Gardner. Mr. Gardner is a previous licensee and a fit and proper person to possess the liquor license in the city of Baltimore. Ms. Gardner will also be managing the establishment. We also heard from Mr. Bridge, who's a respected member of the city of Baltimore, and we're glad that he's here. We heard testimony from Mr. Gardner that he had met with the Locust Point Civic Association, that they had no objection to his application, including outdoor table service. The board will go ahead and make a preliminary finding. We will make it clear that our decision is subject to the consideration that we do hear from the Locust Point
Sure.
Civic Association in opposition within 30 days. So based on that, and without any such negative evidence in front of us at this time, we have no problem under section 10202A of Article 2B determining a public need and desire for your request, a de minimis impact on existing licensees in the neighborhood, potential uniqueness of services and products to be offered by your business, and a negligible impact on the health, safety, and welfare of the community, including crime, traffic, parking, and convenience. So you're approved, again, subject to any changes by
They went
Locust
around
Point.
the room, excuse me, not to cut you off, they went around.
Come on over to the mic.
Sorry. They went around the room at the community association and made sure there was no objections. You know, they're a pretty big community association, there's a
I've
lot of
been
people
once.
show up,
Uh-huh.
and everybody was all for it. So if you need me to, I can have her email you, I guess, or?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
All right,
You are
thank
on
you.
the record. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Bridge.
gentlemen.
Pleasure.
Thank you,
Good to
Mr.
see you
Bridge.
all again.
How you doing,
Glad to
sir?
see you.
Pleasure.
I'll give the check to.
See you at opening day.
That's right. How are we going to do this year, Coach?
Well, we won 93
Right.
last year. We're going to win about 96 or 97 this year.